Right, traders, it's a beautiful new week. We are live now. Right, let's check out if things are working fine. Okay, let's update this in our community. Right. Grab your seats, start dropping your suggestion, any assets you would want us to analyze in this live stream. So this is an opportunity right now to drop your suggestion. All right, start dropping your suggestion. Start dropping your suggestion. Start dropping your suggestion. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? All right, traders, it's a new week, and today is the 4th of November 2024. Today is Monday, and last week we took some trade, which are carryover trades, and we are still holding on to those trades. For those who are yet to get into the position, it is too late by now. It is too late by now. Right? All right, let's check out the chart of the assets. We took different positions on different assets. We took a trade along on Euro USD. Since last week, I've been holding on to this trade. I have no reason to be out, not until I can meet my goal target. So I got in at the cheaper price level, and I am still targeting all the way up. But presently, based on what I can see after the opening of price today, price gapped up, and this gapped up support our bullish sentiment on the euro pair against the USD. Our euro sentiment was supported, and let's check the oil market. Seems the oil market is doing well. The oil market is going on well, so there is higher tendency for price to test the descending trend line for those who are in a long position, right? And I think the trade was sent this morning by some of our analysts. Let's check it out on silver. Those who are taking the trade on silver, please be careful of this double top on the 4-hour chart. And then next we have the natural gas. I got a trade on natural gas, but I'm yet to make decisions because I'm looking for a way to reduce my risk. So I'm yet to make a decision, but I can see a bullish sentiment on natural gas. BTC, I told you guys over the weekend, I initiated a long position on Sunday, so it's still active. My trade on coffee is still active, and I got into a small long position on cotton this morning, which I announced in the community. And I told you about my decisions on holding XTZ. So XTZ, based on what I have right now, everywhere in my portfolio on the holding spots is currently red. So I'm spot trading this asset, but based on what I can see last week, it's not encouraging. It's a kind of a very reversal bearish bar. So let's see how far this month can defend this low. Yes, let's see how this week can defend the low. All right, so on the monthly chart, Well, price is here to get to the level of my exit. My exit acts at the price of the 0.5390 because I'm long. It's a long term in holding decision, right? I got in on BTC with a small long speculative position based on what I saw on the 4-hour chart. I took a kind of small position size, and after the end of daily candlestick, we have like a pin bar like candlestick pattern. So let's navigate all the way down. We have their copper. I share this trading setup with some of my VIP special students in the weekend. So those who miss the trade right now, they can start looking out for reactions at the price of the 4.3899. Let's see how price react to this level. Okay, now we move on to other assets. Let's check the S&P 500. S&P 500, I can see a kind of a pattern building up for a possible bearish swing. Euro USD, I love this trade. I'm still holding on to my trade and I'm still going up. So DXY, I can see a kind of a bearish breakout to the downside on DXY. So I'm anticipating for a bearish swing on DXY. Of course, if we can have a bearish swings on DXY, this will favor our long position on Euro USD. Yes. And please guys, be careful of the election in the US. Please gotta be very careful. I think the election should be on the 5th, right? So you gotta be very, very careful of the election. GBP USD, I'm not comfortable to make any trade on that. AUD paired against USD, I'm not comfortable, even though some traders are currently in a trade and they're in profit. But I'm not interested to take AUD paired against the USD. I'm not interested to take the trade there. So if you are interested to take a trade, just ensure you know what you are doing right here on the AUD paired against the USD. But personally, I am doing nothing on AUD paired against the USD, right? So that is what I have right here on the AUD paired against the USD, right? We have the New Zealand paired against the USD. New Zealand paired against the USD as well. I'm just a spectator right here, a spectator and not a speculator. I'm just monitoring to see price reactions, right? So I'm okay with the Euro paired against USD trade. USD Canada, I'm also a spectator. USD Yen, also spectating. I'm a spectator, right? But not a speculator. USD Swiss, yes, I'm looking for price to push back. USD Singaporean dollar, let it push back. Yuan, pushing back, right? And the Swiss yen, wow, Swiss yen, the market, it's in an upward swing, but I am not interested in this. Yes, AUD yen, nothing right here. New Zealand yen, nothing. Canada yen, nothing. Euro yen, nothing. GBP yen, I'm not interested. GBP Canada, I'm not interested. GBP New Zealand, I'm not interested. GBP AUD, I am not interested. GBP Swiss, I'm not interested. Euro GBP, yes, I have some interest on this market. I have some interest on this market. This was a breakout on the 30th of Wednesday last month, a retest. Let's check the 4-hour chart. This is the 4-hour chart. Can we see have a pushback to the price of the 0.83518? It is possible. Let's see if we can have a pushback to that level. Not until price can give us a pushback to that level, I wouldn't be interested. I am not interested to take any decisions or make any trade entry. USD Canada, I'm not interested. Euro New Zealand, I'm not interested. Euro AUD, not interested. Euro Swiss, not interested. AUD Canada, not interested. Not interested. You know, as a trader, you need to know how to filter out trade, or else you just keep on parabolating, moving around the market without nothing to show. All these assets, they have no kind of complex, complicated currency pairs. If you can't see something obvious or strong on them, just leave them. AUD Swiss, not interested. New Zealand, Canada, not interested, but I can see a bullish sentiment, but I am not interested. New Zealand Swiss, I am not interested. Canada Swiss, I'm not interested. S&P 500, nothing yet. US 30, not interested yet. Nasdaq 100, I'm not interested yet. So all the way on down. Now let's check the stock market. Let's see what we are doing in the stock market. Let's check the stock market. Right now, what do we have in the stock market? This is what stock traders want to know. Right now, in the stock market, let's start from the video. I told you I currently holding on to a long. I bought some shares of Nvidia, but based on what I'm seeing right now, it seems this shares is getting to the weaker hands, but I'm still holding on to that. I will let you know once I make my decisions. Right, I still want to see how this week will open. If it gaps up or gaps down before the ending of the market trading activity, I have to make my decision maybe to get out. Right, Qualcomm, nothing. Intel, nothing. Tesla. But if Donald Trump can win the election, I believe Tesla is going to move up aggressively, because we all know Elon is one of the major supporters of Trump. Likewise, we should expect volatility move on DJT if Donald Trump eventually wins the election. If he is declared as the winner, then you should expect volatility on DJT stocks. Right? Google, nothing. Right? Dell. In fact, right now in your companies in the United States in the stock market, as a stock investor, you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. This is not the time for you to get into any stock or any other shares of any company anyhow, because the government that eventually is declared as the winner of the election has a lot of influence on the US stock market, right? In fact, USD currency pairs, right? It's not limited to stock market as well as the forex market. So you gotta be very careful, traders. So for now, I have a long position on BTC. Let's see how far it can go. And I told you, traders, in the weekend, I have my stop at the price of the 67,000. If price can get to 67,000, that means I'll be out. Now, let's move on to another long speculative position. Copper as well is still on my list. I'm still holding on to a position on copper. Cotton, I'm still holding on to my long. Coffee, I'm still holding on to my short, and I've trailed, right, to reduce the risk. Natural gas, I'm still waiting to see how price reacts close today. Under Euro USD, I'm still holding on to my long position, massive profit. I'm keep on trailing. GB USD, I'm not interested yet. AUD USD, not yet. USD Canada, not yet. So guys, I love the USD Canada. What I can see, if you can see a strong massive bearish close this week, or it could be the following days, then we should be looking out for a possible bearish swing. So it's not yet confirmed. All right, so this is what I want to share with you in this live stream today. There's nothing much, just an update in the market. So if you'd like to get continuous updates, no fast updates in the market, ensure you use the link in the description of this video to join my Telegram group. Right, trade safely, manage your risk. Right, always have a stop loss in place, and I will see you in the next one. Let's check if there's any recommendation, any suggestion in the comment box, so that we can treat them together. Right, let's see if there's any recommendations so that we can treat them together. Is there any recommendation? All right, there's no any suggestion.